The most dangerous librarians are the ones who don't talk. They say unicorns are rare, that they're the stuff of myth and legend. And yet you know where to find them. They're hiding in plain sight, in the spaces between worlds, at the edge of what can be seen. They run an underground library where reality is kept. I am a librarian. This is our archive. Let me show you what we have here. Our library is always in session. It lies in wait beneath the roots of trees, inside caves of stone, or at the heart of someone's dream. You will all find it by forgetting yourself or by chasing the feeling that there is something more to know. We do not ask for your name, nor do we care if you remember having been here. What we want is your story, your thoughts, your secrets. Leave them with us, and we will keep them safe. Our shelves hold all possible realities, stories that have happened and never will, events that could change the world and have been allowed to fall away. Our books are made of stardust and bone, flesh and shadow. They grow like fungi from the damp earth floor, drip like stalactites from the cavern ceiling. Open one up and you may see a landscape etched in blood, a map drawn with bone. Turn the page.
You might hear a voice singing from the shadows, or a whisper that crawls across your skin like a spider's leg.
These are the records of a life, a history, waiting for someone to read it, interpret it, add to it. Some days, we get visitors, people searching for something they lost, a memory, a moment of truth. But mostly, we wait. For every person who enters this library, we have a book ready for them. A book that will tell them who they truly are. It's called The Mythic Rules. Everyone has a true book somewhere in the library. Somewhere in this place, without end, there is a text written entirely in moments, memories, half-remembered scenes that form a secret history of that one person. The problem is getting them to read it. Every mythic rule, every story has a price. And the more real the tale, the higher the price. Not every visitor is willing to pay. Some leave and we return their story to the stacks. Others dive headfirst into the text. And when they come out the other side, they've paid the price. But it's worth it because now they know the truth about themselves.
Some go mad with what they've learned. Others fall silent. Some become the book forever bound in horn and spine, trapped within their own story.
But what if the book isn't willing to be read? Some tailies fight back. They reach out from the page, drawing their readers in. Others demand a sacrifice, a cut hand or a lover's kiss. And still others bite back. If you make one wrong move, you've disrupted the text, set its spirits free. Now they'll follow you home, haunting your memories, whispering to your loved ones, clawing at your dreams. That's why you need a guide, a reader to help you navigate the library, to stand between you and whatever madness, whatever mystery lies within the pages. But you probably won't find them in the stacks. Most of our staff are busy elsewhere. When they're not here, they walk the surface, looking for stories, gathering up memories, experiences, thoughts, and dreams. They bring them back to the library, classify them, and put them on the shelf for safekeeping. This is our serpent, and it's our living catalog. It lives in the silence between thoughts. Whenever anything new comes in, the serpent reads it, files it away, then returns to its slumber until the next story drifts in. When I wake from my dreams, I feel the echo of thousands of voices in my head. There are spider legs that crawl over my skin, a chorus of whispers from the unbound manuscripts, the ones that haven't been put in order yet. There are centaurs here too, with eyes like burning stars. They tend the fire that burns below the library. Without it, the books would go cold, the knowledge inside them dormant. But the fire needs tending. Every so often it demands a sacrifice. My sister gave herself to the flames willingly. She was the keeper of endings, of stories left untold. She read the final pages of every book, the ones no one wanted to see. She saw the possibilities of the world, all the ways it could end, and did. And she offered herself up so the fire would burn brighter, so the library would stay warm. You'll find her in the archives section, bound in silver and flame. Or maybe she's just a figment of my imagination, A way for me to make sense of the endings I see in the texts. We have everything here. The good, the bad, the terrible, the beautiful. We have every story that's ever been, that's happening now, and ever will be. We have the beginning, the middle, and the end. We have the answers to every question that's ever been asked, everything worth knowing, everything worth forgetting. And if you want to take something with you, if there's a particular ending you want to hold on to, well, you can. Take the book with you. Read it. Let its words sear themselves into your mind. Then get ready to pay the price. Some things shouldn't be known. Some truths are best left buried. It's rare for any of us to leave the library. Once in a while, one of the scholars decides there's a story out there worth telling. That happens. We let them go, though we know they'll pay the price. Lose themselves in the telling. Sometimes a visitor takes something from the stacks without paying the price. They steal a book, hoping to learn its secrets without consequence. We let them go. They never finish reading the text. Its words eat away at them from the inside out until there's nothing left but ashes. Then there's the dreamers. Every night, some of us slip into the dreams of mortals. We bring them messages, try to warn them about what they'll find if they seek out the library, how much they'll lose if they start reading the wrong books. But even our warnings become part of their story, and that gets written down, filed away. Soon enough, we can't even remember sending the warning, and the mortals are none the wiser. So I'm gonna tell you about the unicorn librarian again. About this library hidden beneath the roots of the world tree. If you were sent here, if you found this place, then your story has reached the point where you need to know something, where the past is catching up to you, where your future is calling ahead. There's a book in here somewhere that holds the key to everything you'll ever be, everything you fear becoming. I'd advise against finding it, reading it, but I know you will. You always do. If you read your story, you might learn something awful about yourself, something you'd be better off not knowing. But then what's the price of truth? Is it better to live in ignorance, to stumble forward into the darkness without knowing the truth of who you are, where you came from? What's coming next? What if you were meant to find the library? What if your story has always led you here? What if the price is worth paying? Some of us, myself included, were once scholars. We sought knowledge, understanding, a glimpse behind the veil. But the library exacts a heavy price for such gifts. We've all become something else, something more. We've turned into the very books we once read. It's a slow process. First, you start collecting the ingredients. Find the rarest texts, the most forbidden lore.
Grind them together into a powder fine as moonlight.
Mix it into a potion, drink it down, and watch what happens. Your skin will start to itch as old stories claw their way to the surface. Memories that aren't yours will flood your mind. You'll see flashes of lives lived and never remembered. Your body will change, twisting and turning until it fits the shape of the tailies you've ingested. Horns will sprout from your brow. Spines will weave through your limbs. Words will carve themselves into your chest, binding you in leather and bone. At the end, you'll be the book. Your thoughts will turn to pages, your feelings to paragraphs. You'll be filed away, shelved, waiting for someone to read you. And when they do, you'll give them everything you are, everything you've ever known.
Then they'll decide what to do with the story. What to do with you. We can't stop it. We tried.
We've watched hundreds of scholars turn into books, and we've done nothing to stop it. We don't know how. We don't know if anyone can. The thing about stories is they become living things. The more people read them, tell them, remember them, the stronger they grow. Eventually, they start to write themselves. They choose who tells them, how they're remembered, even when and how they end. We used to think memory belonged to the living. We were wrong. It belongs to everyone. The dead, the dying, the forgotten, the never born. Everything that ever happened is still happening. Everything that hasn't happened yet already exists. And we're here at the center of it all, trying to keep it together. trying to understand it, trying to make sense of the stories that make the world go round. I hope you didn't find the library. But if you did, welcome. I'm waiting for you to read me. Subscribe FantasyGleam for more AI fantasy myths.